Hello and welcome from Travemünde, like in the north of Germany. Today we're gonna take a ferry to Trelleborg in Sweden, and yeah, that's how it looks like here. There's a shop, you can buy a lot of alcohol apparently, and some drinks and other stuff. Okay, that was very fast. Now we're already on the ship, and I think we have to wait here because there will be a reception, but it's closed now. But the ship already looks very modern, very nice. We are on the 9th floor, so yeah, there's a lot of things here to see. There's a sauna, there's a cinema, and there's a gym. You can see there's also a shop. There's a restaurant, there's a coffee, a lot of things. So the first impression is nice. By the way, I reserved a chair here, so I can only sit. I don't have a cabin. Yeah, it's because we are traveling during the day, so I don't need a bed. But probably I will get one of these chairs. By the way, the Nelson Lounge is closed and you need a card, and yeah, then you can enter here. There's also a casino here where you can gamble, but it's closed yet. There's a smoking area, and here is even a kids corner. So look, very nice. Like a little playground for children. There are decks, you can go here, and I heard there's also one up on top. Here's also a huge restaurant. So you see there's a lot. There are cabins, there's fitness center, sauna, a cinema, a restaurant, a shop, a kids corner, a lounge, bar, this casino, conference room. Okay, we're starting. Wow, and this place is Travemünde, by the way, a very beautiful small coast town. Yeah, during the separation between East and West Germany, it was also a border town. So on this side you had the Western German Republic, and on the other side you had like the Eastern German Republic. It's very beautiful. Just some days ago I went here with my girlfriend, had some lunch and stuff. So Travemünde is very nice. Probably just crossing the mouth, I think it's the proper word, to go to the other side. Yeah, and soon we're going to the open sea. So we will not have like some land inside for 10 hours, I would say. Okay, and here's the tower of the Hotel Maritim. And during the separation of East and West Germany, they basically built it up here right on the border to East Germany to show how modern they are, or at least like that's the story and the sign which is which you can write here. And they also used it for observing the other side. But of course, for the people who live on the eastern side, they saw this monument or this building, and it was built like in the 1960s, and for this time it was very modern, and I think that was also what the western part want to show. They want to show, hey, we are superior, we have the better economy, we have higher standard, we can build big buildings. Okay, we had a stopover, and now in Rostock. It's the beach of Rostock. Looks very beautiful. So it's filled up with a bit more people after Rostock. As you can see, there's just a sea all around. So I arrived now at the hotel in Malmö. I hope you enjoyed this little trip. See you soon and have a good time. Hello and welcome from Malmö in Sweden. Today I have a special plan. I'm not only gonna visit Malmö here, I will also cross the border to Denmark and show you Copenhagen. That's how it looks like here. It's like in the old town of Malmö. So it's like Sunday morning. It's very, very calm, as you can see. But I already like the architecture. You can see most of the shops are closed. Like I said, it's Sunday. So the next stop will be a castle, and then I'm also gonna show you the beach and yeah, some other stuff here. By the way, I'm quite in a rush. I can only stay one day here in Sweden, and like I said, I will not only stay in Sweden, I also go to Denmark. Then I will be like 2 days in Finland, and after that I will go to Tromsø, which is very up in the north of Norway. And the reason why I'm in a rush is because like my flight got cancelled, so I had to rearrange all the stuff, and yeah, now I'm already going back 2 days earlier, and that's why, yeah, I'm in a hurry. Okay, and that's the Parliament building, or like the seat of the government, I don't know. And this seems to be like the heart of the town. Very beautiful square here. I like it. Okay, I guess I will take out some Swedish crowns, just a little bit. I think basically you can pay here with your credit card everywhere. Yeah, it's working. Here they are. Ah, also here, very beautiful place. You have like restaurants on both sides. Nice. Okay, there's a small market or something. Let's check it out. Okay, there are a lot of places where you can buy food, but it seems to be closed now. But now I'm lost, and my plan was to go to the castle. So I guess I'm gonna search that. By the way, I really like the city so far. It's nice, and by the way, the city has like 300,000 inhabitants, which for me is, I think, a very nice size. You have everything, but it's not overcrowded, overpopulated. Also here, looks very, very beautiful. It's a nice little monument. The woman wanted to be on the picture, I guess. And here we are again at the square. Okay, and there in the background there's already a beautiful windmill. And I think I should somehow enter here, but I have no idea how. There in the background you see this funny tower. We're probably gonna see that as well. Okay, I guess I found the entrance. But it's not really a castle. It's more like a museum. I didn't know that it's a museum, so we just go to the next stop. Next station, I guess, will be this tower. That's, by the way, a map. The ancient map of the city. Okay, I have to cross somehow this river. Nice little car selling burgers and stuff. I like these red fisher huts. Okay, here in the background we have this funny tower. Okay, I like this building. It's also a nice mix between modern architecture and like classic stuff. So it's nice. This here seems also to be like kind of a business district. I forgot the name of the district, but anyway, I will not pronounce it right at all, so I just leave it. Okay, I think I'm already on the way to the train station, and then I will go to Copenhagen. Like I said, 2 cities in one day. Ah, beautiful. There's another little lighthouse. I have to cross the bridge, and then soon I'm already at the train station. Okay, and now we're close to the train station. I guess it's in this direction. But nice. Okay, I found the train station. So you see, they're like each 15 minutes there is a train to Copenhagen. But I have no idea how to get a ticket. That's nice. There's this ticket machine, and it's even written the next train will be in 13 minutes, track 1B, which is exactly here. Okay, I arrived now in Denmark, in Copenhagen. That's how it looks like. There's kind of like a attraction park. Old train station building. And the bridge you saw before was the Öresund bridge. It's like 8 kilometers and it's connecting Malmö, Swedish part, and Copenhagen, the Danish capital. Nice. So my plan is now to walk through the old town and go to the harbor. There's a beautiful district there, and yeah, just walk around. By the way, it's like 5 degrees, it's quite windy. And here you see many restaurants. Irish pub, then Burger King, then kind of karaoke bar. But looks nice here. Okay, here's kind of a main square. There's also a Kurdish demonstration. Looks very beautiful. And here's also very, very crowded. I think the city is much bigger than Malmö. I guess it was like around 1.2 million, but I'm not sure. I will check it up later. Oh no, I checked it up. It has 660,000 inhabitants. But still, like double the size of Malmö. And you see, it's quite crowded. Sunday, and seems that all the stuff is open. And also here a lot of souvenir shops. Some clothes. Quite crowded for Sunday, nice. As you can see, there are a lot of big brands. So I guess it's kind of the heart of the city. And here there's a very beautiful tower. There are many tourists, at least a lot of people are speaking English. Yeah, there's also one of these touristic buses. Okay, I ate now a pizza, but it wasn't that good, to be honest. Here it's kind of a demonstration. But anyway, my next step is Nyhaven, I would say, something like that. Will be a beautiful street directly at the coast. Yeah, you're gonna see it. And that's what I meant. Beautiful. Okay, so the next stop will be a castle. I think this time it really will be a castle. Then we're gonna see a statue. And at the end I will show you Christiania. And by the way, I didn't mention it, but of course there was no border control. So you basically cross the border without realizing it when you come from Malmö here to Copenhagen. Okay, and here's also a square with funny soldiers. This one. And there's another one. And there are two this way as well. So I checked it up. It's also a castle. And again, two funny soldiers. And here's a beautiful park with beautiful church. And some funny ducks. And again, some soldiers. Okay, and here's the castle, by the way. If you look it up on Google Maps, it's surrounded by a star. So it got created during the time where they already had cannons to protect against cannonballs. By the way, this castle is called Castle of Copenhagen. So that's its original name. Here in the background you see another church. Yeah, it's beautiful. And here's the flag of Greenland. And here's a monument to remember the fallen soldiers of the First World War, I would say. And you can see there are these red buses. That means that we are close to the main attraction here, which is the statue of the mermaid. Okay, wow, here in the background there's a battleship. And as you can see, many tourists for the statue. That's it look like one of the main attraction here in Copenhagen. For me it's not so clear why, but it's very famous. Okay, and this will already be the last step for the day. I'm here in Christiania, or like they call it, the Free State of Christiania. It's not really a state, of course, but people occupied this whole area in the 1970s, and since then it's organized autonomously. And yeah, you can see they're also into into arts. Looks beautiful. Here you can buy stocks. It's written in many languages. That is an art cafe. Wow, it looks very beautiful. This guy is famous. I'm not sure if he's chilling or reading a book or praying. That means the world is in our hands. So around 1,000 people are living here now, and like I said, it's organized like autonomously, and they meet like in a big meeting and decide everything together. One thing they decided was also that weed, marijuana, was legal here, and there was also this pusher street where you could buy weed, even though in Denmark it was forbidden, but here it was allowed. They closed it in 2024, or the police came and closed it because of gang violence, not really because of the drug. And one rule was always that hard drugs were forbidden here. Here's written, Christiania is open, Pusher Street is closed. For several years, organized violent gangs have been dominated Pusher Street. This was incompatible with Christiania's value, and therefore Christiania's common meeting decided to close Pusher Street. And that they are now in the process of rearranging the stuff. And like you see, it's not allowed to film. But I think that was during the time there were people here selling drugs. That's a beautiful park. Very green. Guess in summer it will be very nice here. Okay, that was it now from this tour. I have to go back to Malmö. I hope you enjoyed. See you soon and have a good time. Bye.